welcome to today's reading. This reading is going to be the tea. So, what do you guys need to know? What's going on behind your back? What do you need to be made aware of? For today's reading, I do have 3 crystals. You guys can choose, and that will be linked to your pile. Feel free to choose more than one crystal if you feel drawn to more than one of them, because there may be more than one message here for you. So I'm going to show you guys the crystals up close, and how they will be named in regards to how they are time stamped. So pile number 1 is going to be the blue banded druzy agate tower. Okay, pile number 2 is going to be the orange calcite sphere. And pile number 3 is going to be just the druzy agate tower. And just to clarify, group number 1 will be the blue agate. Group number 3 will just be druzy agate. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you like any of these crystals that you see on screen, they are for sale in my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box down below, or go to Etsy, type in the Starseed Tarot, no spaces, and I will come up. My shop will come up. And if you like my style of tarot card readings, I do offer personal readings in the description box down below, or you can subscribe for free readings that I will do here and there. So let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1, the blue druzy agate tower. All right, so those of you who chose pile number 1, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's see, what is the tea on you guys? What are people saying about you, or what do you need to be aware of? So tell me about group number 1. Okay. So group number 1, we do have accelerated motion in reverse, and then we also have prosperity begins in reverse. So this is a domino effect that you have on people. This is almost like you guys kind of act as people's karma, and though sometimes it may not feel fair, because you may feel like people use you or take advantage of you, there is a whole lesson that you have taught a lot of people along the way, which is, you don't know what you got until it's gone, and you need to, or these people who you've been involved with before are going through a really hard lesson of learning that they need to appreciate what they have, because it's not around forever, especially if they take advantage of that. And I feel that there are people in your energy who were doing great when they were with you, even though they treated you very unfairly. But then once you walked away, or the connection ended, or you cut that person off, it was only like downhill from there. Like, you were the best that they ever had. And this is with multiple people here, okay? And this doesn't just have to be with a person. This could be in a work environment, a family environment, whatever, feels right to you. So tell me about group number 1. Okay, so let me put these cards here first. Okay, you guys, so for a lot of you, this could be one specific relationship, or this could be multiple, where you feel like you're not seen, heard, or respected. And it's like you may have had to make very hard decisions to walk away from people that you really loved and cared about, because you had no choice but to choose yourself, because the person that you were with, or these people that you've been involved with, um, have, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but this is what they've done. They've disrespected you and really put you in a hard place, almost as if like they pushed you towards rock bottom. And I feel like though you feel like it's not fair and you don't deserve it, which is true, it's valid, um, you have continued to grow and flourish and learn more about yourself and holding boundaries and been more careful about who you let into your life and who you cannot give your energy to, because not everybody deserves it. Though, so on the flip side, so it feels like it's not fair in all aspects, but looking at it from a bigger point of view, it's like you are the person that wins in the end, because you do continue moving forward, and these people that you've left behind stay at rock bottom because they have created that life for themselves. It's nothing that you have done. You just decided to detach from people who use your energy to their advantage. There's a lot of people who are jealous or upset, their feathers are ruffled that you have continued to move forward, and they are, still stuck in the place in which you've left them. And again, it's not your fault, but they are not happy about it, because these people, whether you realize it or not, they see your success. um, they see that you were able to get yourself unstuck, and that was the best decision that you made for yourself. But now they're on the sidelines, and it's like it's their own lesson that they have to learn, that their worth or their value cannot come from somebody else or by using somebody else. So tell me more. What's the tea here for pile number 1? Okay, it's interesting because I don't I don't even necessarily know if I would call this tea. This is maybe something that you're not aware of, that you maybe need to give yourself some credit for your strength or your resilience and how much you have overcame. And also, uh, it's important that you're aware that though you may not talk to these people anymore, or you may see them here and there on social media, and if you think that they're doing better than you, or you think that they just keep uh, coming out on top by being a bad person and using people, manipulating people, that's not the case here, because you're showing up as the person that came out on top. And I see these people in the background really going through it, and it's like you were such a light in their lives, and now that they're gone, since they don't have it within themselves, that's why they used your light to like as a stepping stone. And now that you have taken your light with you, they're completely left in the dark. um, And I don't think that you're really aware of how many people miss you. And I'm not saying, go back to your ex or anything like that, but there are a lot of people who miss you, and some people miss you in a selfish way, like miss, the life that they had when they were with you because of what you have to offer. Other people just miss you because you made them feel like they have never felt before, and maybe how they will never feel again until they're able to give that to themselves. There are a lot of people that are still stuck on you, but again, you're not aware of it, you don't see it, because these people are not reaching out to you because they're embarrassed, they're ashamed, they're regretful of what they've done. Let's get a couple more cards for pile number 1. I'm going to shuffle a different deck here, see what comes out. Okay, so what is the tea for pile number 1? What do they need to know? We have the Hermit. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self discovery. And this is part of your soul purpose. That every time you go through a situation like this that feels hard or unfair, very challenging, this is every time you detach from it, especially when it's not making you feel good, or it's hurting you rather than bringing you joy, right? It's you have always upgraded on a spiritual level because you do the self-reflection, the meditation, the self discovery. You've grown a whole lot because of these people, whether you recognize it or not. But your sole purpose is to be a spiritual teacher, because it forces people to be in a dark place until they physically can't handle it anymore, and they have to make a decision or have to take some action to get themselves out of that. And that is very powerful, because a lot of people get stuck in situations like this for years and years and years, and they're not able to detach. But you have gone through it and detached and grown so many times from this. Um, you've shot forward, on a spiritual level. But your purpose has a lot, and I'm not downplaying anybody else's purpose, but your purpose has a lot of value here. We have, oh, I like this. Okay, so we have justice. Let me try to, there we go. Fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your own beliefs. And that is a lesson that you have been forced to learn. But also, you act as somebody of high spiritual power that brings forth justice, because you put an end to a lot of very dangerous toxic cycles that people have been practicing for years. These people that you detach from, it's like a domino effect, like I said in the beginning, where you leave them behind, and maybe that's something that they've never experienced before, or maybe somebody hasn't told them about themselves the way that you have before. And your impact holds so much power because, again, you detaching from people like this, stops those cycles, and it forces people to grow. And again, like, though it doesn't feel fair all the time, it's a need for you to have a different perspective on it, because it's something that you're able to get yourself out of. And because of these people, you've been able to grow so quickly, so rapidly. You've gone through so many lessons that you have overcome. But it's that trail that you leave behind, which is like the most powerful. Of course, you are very powerful, but that effect that you have on people is very powerful, and so so needed, because you are saving people in the future. It's such a positive impact on humanity. I'm going to put this card up in a second, but this one says brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, and a challenging beginning. So I feel like this reading, or at this point in your journey, this is where you're going into like a new self-discovery, a new journey type of thing, um, with a new perspective of understanding deeper of why you've been through what you've been through, um, and the power and impact that you hold, as a person, and kind of respecting or appreciating yourself more, because you are helping people in the future so that they don't have to experience what you have experienced. And no, it's not, it doesn't always feel fair, but it will be very rewarding in the end because you're going to be 10 steps ahead of everybody, or 10 steps ahead of, okay, recognizing like, nope, I've learned that lesson. I'm good. I'm good. And we need people like that to be able to humble other people or stop people in their tracks from dragging their negativity around this earth. So shout out to you, pal number one. You guys are very powerful, very valuable, and don't underestimate that. Um, and that's what I have for you guys. If that resonated, leave a like or a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. If you like the way that I do my readings, feel free to subscribe. I do have crystals and personal readings linked down in the description box down below. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Okay, pile number two, for those of you who chose the orange calcite sphere, we're going to go ahead and get into it. What is the T? What are you not aware of? Um, what does Spirit want you to know? So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. And what is the T for group number two? Okay. I'm going to need to move that maybe like this. There we go. We have triumphant success in reverse. So let's see what this is about. Okay, this definitely feels like somebody is working against you. This could be in a court setting. This could be in a social setting or workplace. It feels like someone's trying to work against you, that you're probably more than likely you're aware of here, but I don't see them being successful with it. So let's see. We have conflict and defeat. Tell me about this. What is the T for pile number two? Yeah, this very well could be a court setting. It doesn't have to be, but there is somebody who is trying to work against you. Again, I feel like you're aware of this, but I feel that, again, they're not going to be successful because they're not working in good faith. This could be like black magic, brujeria. It depends on what you believe in, right? Or whatever the scenario is, because it's a general reading, but I do see that you're going to be, things are going to work out in your favor because you have always had good intentions. You've been authentic, with what it is that you're doing, and it's going to be heavily rewarded. Like, very, I see a lot of abundance here, because there could be somebody that is trying to steal a spot from you or steal the spotlight from you or off of you, or trying to make you look bad. But I feel like there's a person in your energy that's about to be seen for who they are or get called out. It's like there is this recognition here of the fact that this person has been lying or wearing a mask, or just straight up, yeah, not being honest or genuine with what they've been doing. Oh yeah, and this is okay. This is an authority figure, so again, we do have a lot of court cards, justice system, type of energy here. But this could be in a workplace, but this does feel like a judge or a boss. A judge ruling in your favor, or a boss catching somebody in the act, which isn't you, like catching somebody in the act, or somebody is like lying. It's like there's a boss that's like making that final decision, like, okay, group number two, this is for you, this bonus, abundance, whatever, this is yours. And this could be somebody stealing and lying on your name, whatever it is. I see that again, like I see it, I see justice coming into play here. Somebody becoming aware of what the situation really is or who this person really is. Tell me more. What's going on here? Okay, so I do see you guys being in an energy of either shutting down or staying quiet, not really making much movement here, because I feel like this other person is celebrating too early. And again, it's like in bad faith. Um, and I see that these things are unfolding right in front of your eyes. Like you think that this person has already won or been granted uh, whatever it is in their favor. Like they're celebrating it. And you're not a part of this celebration. It's like you're on your own trying to figure things out, trying to get insight or perspective, like something in regards to isolation here with you, um, trying to figure things out. Something is going on behind your back and you're not aware of it, or you're not aware of the fact that they are celebrating without even getting that yes. They're acting like they have it before they do, but what they don't realize is that it's things seem to be going in their favor, and this may concern you. Um, but again, it's something that both of you guys may not even be aware of, that either things are going to work out for you or be handed to you, or that this person is going to be caught. But I don't see you having to really do anything here, like provide evidence or speak up on your behalf. I don't see, again, like I don't see you having to do anything. I just see that this is the way that it's meant to unfold and the way that it will unfold. There isn't really anything that can change this outcome here. Because whatever the outcome is, um, or I'm sorry, whatever the situation is, this person ruins it for themselves. Like they get too comfortable with what they're doing, or they tell on themselves by accident. It's like they are the ones that make a mistake, and they may do this like in a altered state, like drinking or smoking or something like that. But whatever the case may be, this person almost like ruins it for themselves or snitches on themselves, and it's not taken lightly. And it's also like action is taken right away type of thing. But again, I feel like this could be in a setting that you're not involved in. Like you're not even, like I said, you're not even there, but somebody sees something or somebody gains information and boom, takes off with it. And it is divine intervention here to help you get the justice that you deserve, to help you get um, the money that you're deserved, or the ruling in your favor. You know what I mean? Is there anything else for pound number 2 here? This is happening quickly, a lot faster than you may expect, because maybe this situation has been long and it's been dragged out for some time, but this is happening very quickly. Um, Hold on. And this is a result, again, of this person's own actions. I feel, yeah, this, whatever this is, this ruling in their favor or something being blamed on you, whatever it is, the positive outcome is not meant for them. But it's like they try to take it or they try to steal it and they run with it. And they try to do this quickly or move quickly because they're jealous or envious of you and what you could have. So they want to kind of beat you to it. Um, but because of that, it's like they slip up, they make a mistake, they leave behind evidence or something along those lines, and they ruin it for themselves. So pound number 2, don't you worry, whatever you're going through, it's going to end up in your favor and you will be rewarded abundantly. And I do really want to say that this is in regards to finances. So pound number 2, I wish you guys the best. If you like the way that I do my readings, feel free to subscribe. Leave a like or comment down below if it did resonate with you. I'd love to read your stories. And if you want a personal reading or any of the crystals you saw on screen, my personal readings and my Etsy shop, the Starseed Tarot, is linked below. Feel free to check it out, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. All right, pile number 3, for those of you who chose the Agate Tower, let's get into it and see what's the tea. You know, what are you not aware of? What does Spirit want you to know? I do want to say, starting out, this may not resonate with everybody, but I am hearing oil and water. Like, you're not mixing with somebody, you're not blending with somebody. There is some friction, I want to say. Some friction. Okay, I do have 2 cards here starting out. Let's get them up. So we've got new beginnings and then positive movement forward in reverse. Interesting. So you guys may have started something new, a relationship, a job, whatever that means for you, but it's not moving smoothly, or it's not picking up off the ground, something like that. There is like a hurdle here. Okay. And then we have mental conflict. Interesting. So hold on, let me shuffle some more. But I do feel that this card is kind of referring to, like, is it them? Is it me? Am I doing something wrong? What's going on? Like, what is going on? So what is the tea? Tell me more about this for pile number 3. We have light. What is the situation here? And love begins. So whatever you've just started, this could be something that you're passionate about or you're wanting to learn more about. So again, it could be work, it could be a person. But so for example, if this is a new person, it's like trying to figure out, like, what is the problem, or why is it not moving forward, or why is this person not acting the way that they were acting before, like before they had me, or why did they switch up? There's a huge energy shift here. So that could be romantic. If this is work, this could be you entering like a new work environment, and it's like you're just not vibing with the people, or you're just not, it feels forced, it feels difficult, and you're like, I'm doing everything right, so why is this so stagnant, or why does this feel so hard? It definitely gives me the energy of like trying to run in water. Like, if you've ever been swimming in a pool and you try to run, it's like very like you're working overtime but you're not moving. What is this situation? What's the tea here? We have base chakra. Let's get some more cards. We have universe in reverse and rest and rejuvenate in reverse. I'm going to be honest. I feel that I feel like you guys are putting in a lot of work in the wrong place or the wrong area. Like, you're investing lots of energy into like the wrong people, or trying to get like people to see you who aren't important for your life journey or your spiritual journey. And if this is like a work situation, it's like, yeah, like trying to get the attention or something from somebody that can't do anything for you, or like somebody that can't help you grow, or this is really, I see why you're frustrated or why you're confused. It's like putting in overtime in a job that doesn't deserve your energy. Like your energy could be so much more useful in a different place, or again with a different person. Tell me, what is this? Throat chakra in reverse. Give me a minute here, guys, because I really got to figure this out. This is confusing. We have firm foundation in reverse. Okay, victory and success in reverse. So this is definitely like a clarifying that this is the situation, that something is not moving forward here. There's something, there is somebody here that is not saying what needs to be said, or you're trying to run laps to figure out a person here, and this person is coming up as non-important for you. For example, like if you're with somebody like this, it's like you're trying to run laps to figure out why this person has, pulled away energetically or romantically. But this person is not speaking. Like this person, for example, like doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, but they're not saying that. It's like they're just trying to let you run it into the ground or hope that it runs into the ground. And if this is like a job type of thing, it's like this job isn't planning on keeping you around for a long time. So they're just kind of waiting for things to fall apart. This is so strange. Tell me more about this. It's like somebody is benefiting off of you or benefiting from you. They're benefiting from the fact that you're not leaving. Yeah, it's very much like they know what you're doing. They know the confusion that they're causing or whatever, but they're not doing anything to speak on it or change it. Like they're not telling you the truth here. Again, because they're getting something out of it. And your time and your worth and your value is not being recognized. It's being used. That's the tea here. You're being used by a person or a situation, a workplace. Like they're, and this could be like overworking you, underpaying you, or just again benefiting from having you around and not having to take care of you. Like this is a situation where you need to stand up for yourself or recognize that you are not the problem here. And this person or these people may not give you answers, but you need to act accordingly from how they're making you feel. Because I feel like you've been stuck in this place for a while. And it's not that you think that you're not valuable. Like you know that you are offering these things that people can benefit from. Like you know that you have this worth, but you're trying to figure out like, okay, but if there was a problem, like they would speak on it, or why am I like, it's just so many confusing questions. But the genuine answer here is that you're being used, and you're not meant to be used here. Your energy is again so valuable, but you're investing it in the wrong people or the wrong places. And I'm not meaning to be I'm not being judgmental. I'm not meaning to sound rude or anything like that. I want to be straight up with you, because you do not deserve to surround yourself with people who look at you in this light. Like, oh, well, I don't have to do anything. They'll do it for me. That's not right. That's not right. We have awareness here. I'm going to shuffle some cards from another deck. What is the T here? What's the awareness? We have an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. Okay, and then we have awakening. Look at things from a different perspective. Temporary standstill. It's important to be by yourself. And that's the thing. I feel like this is the awareness that may come to you here soon, or come to you if you decide to give it a try, investing your energy in a different place or around different people. You will see how much of a difference it makes, because instantly you're going to get that public recognition. You're going to get that whatever it is that you have been looking for within this workplace or a person, whatever. You are completely capable of receiving that, but you have to invest in the right places. And I feel like this is leading towards a spiritual awakening from you. Tell me more. We have good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. And that's exactly what this is, like a new area of study or a new area of um, time and energy investment. And I feel like you can stay with who you're with or where you are, and just kind of dip your toes in the water in different areas. Whether that's like applying for new jobs or getting out in a more social setting. I feel like you will instantly be recognized for, like, wow, like, you're different, you're important, you have a lot to offer, like, I can learn from you. Like, you will get a very positive reaction from wherever else you invest your energy into, because wherever your energy is going right now, it's not beneficial for you. And it's not fair that people do this to you. um, so keep that in mind. And if you're looking for higher pay, or more benefits, whatever that is, again, like, apply it at a different place. But these people around you are not looking to help you grow and advance. These people are just keeping you where you're at because they view you as a good placeholder, and that's not a place where you're meant to be. So keep that in mind, group number 3, and I hope that that resonated. If it did, leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. If you liked my style of reading, feel free to subscribe, or I have a link to book a personal reading in the description box down below. If you like the crystals that you saw on screen, my Etsy, the Starseed Tarot, is in the description box down below as well. And I hope to see you guys in my next video.